The grass is coming up and new life is taking shape in nearby yards.
Yeah, it looks better. It looks like one of them's too far back, one of them's too far forward.
The warm weather and surprisingly tame winter has had a positive effect on landscaping. Alan Beck owns Comfort Landscapes in Marion and has started the year off with lots of work.
We're usually just barely getting grinding in March, trying to getting things ready, getting the gear ready and getting the guys all together and all. But we had some 70-degree days and even several 80-degree days early in March, which got things really moving for us.
It's the digging and planting that are getting Marion ready for summer weather. And with little rain and lots of sunshine, most residents are getting confused.
They judge the plantings and the landscaping by how the weather is, not by what the date is.
Over at Price's Garden Center, the colors pop and flourish in the greenhouse, but owner Lori Linton agrees with the warnings. It's still too early.
We've tried to stress with many people, it's still early, just to hold off and wait. And but 80 degrees, you don't think tomorrow it's going to be 40.
The number of do-it-yourselfers that visit Price's is growing. Lori has had an influx in new gardeners already this spring, but some show up just to absorb.
Is there anything I can help you with?
No, we're just coming over.
Okay. They just want to come in and they call it therapy. They just want to breathe in the smell of the flowers and look at everything blooming.
This therapy is something Marion can take advantage of. With earlier warmth, there are more opportunities for time outdoors. Alan Beck capitalizes on that. He plans, designs, and helps maintain the front and backyards of his customers. And sometimes that means more than just using nature.
I like working with the hardscape and all. I think it kind of creates a little more experience that people can kind of go out and interact with stuff instead of something that you're just kind of looking away from. You can actually go out and sit on the wall and, it's kind of fun to create things that help people interact with the landscape and not just be a visual background.
So there really is no bad news. That is, if you heed the experts' advice.
If this tree or this tree was blooming several days ago, you can actually see a little bit of blooms on it still. If we had a cold frost right in the middle of it, it'll just cut the life of those flowers for that year off.
They'll start producing and they'll produce until it freezes. So if you get 6 weeks ahead of time, you're just going to enjoy them a little bit longer.
It's all in the timing. Don't get anxious, but this warmth does mean extra enjoyment. It's a business that depends solely on Mother Nature, and a sooner than later beauty that benefits Marion. For Crossroads, I'm Stephanie McCracken.